All right, but let's get into the show right now. The game, we saw it. Sum it up. Don't want to do that just yet. I want Colin Cowherd to point out a specific moment, that coin flip, overtime, the decision to keep the ball, San Francisco 49ers, and how that made headlines, and supposedly that's why they lost the game. Listen to Colin Cowherd talk about Kyle Shanahan's decision.
There's a lot of logic that says take the ball. Let me lay it out for you. I have an A-plus offensive coach. I have an A-plus running back. I have A-plus playmakers and skill people. I would have taken the ball. Plus, both these defenses had been on the field a lot. There were 150 total plays. San Francisco's defense had just been on the field for 11 plays. They looked gassed. I get it. I don't have a problem with the decision. But what happens in the media too often is it becomes about the result. And that's where this anger, the headline today is how Kyle Shanahan lost the Super Bowl after winning the overtime flip. For the record, San Francisco, it worked. They had a 13-play drive. Brock Purdy got him down to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 15. It worked. But they had to settle for a field goal because Purdy, once again, couldn't handle the blitz.
Okay. So we heard what he had to say. You can make strong cases for both sides. Now, someone told me once, tell me if I'm wrong, that a coin flip is not even 50-50. Like if you flip a coin 2 times, it's not going to go heads and then tails, right? Depends on how many times you flip it. And if you keep flipping it, and I think they did this in the MIT study, it was like 51 point something percent, right? 51 and then pi, 51.314, right? So the point is, ain't nothing 50-50. Have you ever been on the field? Y'all know damn well, even if you guys are equally talented, equally coached, equally personnel everywhere, we're equal. It ain't 50-50. Somebody got the edge. So in this situation, let's talk about the decision, not the result. The decision was smart by Kyle Shanahan in this respect. My team is tired, boss. And when you know you have a tired team, I'm not talking about just defense. Tired team, it's better to run the offense out there. Everyone knows why. Because as an offensive player, you know where you're going. When you don't know where someone else is going, that adds to the level of fatigue. That's why day one of any camp, the defense is going to be better than the offense. Because all they got to do is see color, hit color, right? But then if you get synchronized as an offense, you guys start to roll well-oiled, you'll wear that defense out or you'll fatigue them. That's why all it takes is a quarterback to scramble twice, defense like this. Because not only are they running, they're thinking, where is this fool going? What is this play? Adjustment, wheel, check, no, Mike. Dog, offense just like, Sad Hut, motion, go. They know where they're going. So what led Kyle Shanahan to making that decision to go with the offense that actually went up the field, they got into the red zone, made a field goal, was a smart decision. What made them do it is like, my team is tired and we can move the ball. Here's the problem with it. You are going to be relegated unless you're daring to 3 downs. You're not going to go forward on 4th down like they did in the red zone. They're going to kick a field goal. Now, the flip side makes you say, well, that's why you should have said defense first. Because now you get 4 downs. The 4th down is unlocked. Here's the problem with that. If you go out there and then you say defense first and then they score, now you're sitting there saying with 4 downs, you're like, yeah, that's perfect. Except, what if that pressure that everybody kept talking about with Brock Purdy, that he seemed to just laugh at and dismiss, what if now you put him on the field? I haven't heard people talk about this. You put him on the field in overtime in the first Super Bowl in Vegas ever. I don't know why that matters. And he got to go out there and win the game. You know how he wins the game? He got to go out there and get a touchdown, tie it. That's a little different. All I'm saying is maybe Shanahan didn't want to say this. He had that tucked away like, I ain't putting Purdy in that situation. I'm going to get him out there first. Let him get some points. Hopefully he get a touchdown. And then let's see them respond. Because we know how Patrick Mahomes is in those moments. He responds. Did you really want to find out for that time? Like Brock Purdy did in the NFC Championship game, go down there and drive. But it wasn't do or die like this. It was a little different in terms of what this pressure was. It's the Super Bowl, y'all. So I thought it was a smart decision. Then, obviously, you got to live with the results. But that's not how we roll. We don't want to live with those results. So let me just tell you what happened, why they really lost. It was simple. Greenlaw got hurt. Soon as he got hurt, Travis Kelce was like, He texting upstairs, it's going down, Taylor. It's going. Soon as Greenlaw got hurt, and I knew this is going to sound crazy. I need to start recording what I think and say during the game and then have receipts. I literally saw him. Did y'all watch Greenlaw for real before he got hurt? He was the hypest dude on the team. That didn't make me say he's going to get hurt. I said he's doing too much. Like every tackle, 30 yards running out. Oh, it's just a regular tackle. Scram. I was like, one, he going to be tired as hell at the end of this game. But two, he doing too much. But hey, he balling. So I was letting him live. And he was shutting down Kelce, etc. Then he tried to run on that field. I don't know if they're linked. I don't know if it's coincidence or there's causality. Point is, he was doing a lot, then he got hurt. That's when the Kansas City Chiefs offense started to unlock and the adjustments that they made because of that injury. Two, let's break down that McCole Hardman play. Simple. Everybody done broke it down 1,000 times. Let me tell you one thing. It's eye discipline. So we call it window dressing in football. That means when somebody goes in motion, it's window dressing because there's only two things you can do in football: run or pass, right? And my coach broke this down to me my rookie year because I was overthinking it, doing too much, getting caught up in window dressing. I'm lined up on the tackle. I see receiver motion. I start to widen, like, oh, they might run a reverse. Oh, they may stretch play on me. Coach is like, dog, they can only do two things: run or pass. Relax. And the second thing is they can only do it, I think it was 6 directions. Yeah, he was like, straight at you, straight back, left, right, left back, right back. He was like, that's all they can do, this. And 2 ways, run or pass. Relax, Wiley. And I was like, interesting, coach. Okay, so in that situation, you saw McCole Hardman, he broke their eye discipline. It was simple as that. He came in motion, came inside, and you were looking like, And if you're playing linebacker, you're like, threaten to my zone, threaten to me. And then, quick. The quick motion change of direction, it almost guarantees you leverage. So the way you play football is you break everything down into halves, including people, right? If I'm a pass rush against a big offensive tackle, I'm not going to go straight down the middle. I'm not doing that, right? I'm looking at Trent Williams. I'm like, nah, that's too much man. That's 340. Let me make him 170. You know how I do it? Get in that armpit, get half the man, do my moves, whatever it may take on half of him. Half of him doesn't exist. Half of him is what I'm attacking. All they need to get leverage is to go from here, break my eye discipline where I'm thinking, oh, he's in my zone, and then he gets here. Once he gets here, I'm playing chase, I'm playing catch up, and all you got to do is throw him that ball with that leverage. Game over. Confetti falls. That's what happened. Simple as that. Last thing is, y'all knew it the whole game. You can't win on points. Even in football, you got to knock the champ out. And they just let him hang around. San Francisco was balling early. Look at the score. Is that 3-0? Is that 10-0? That ain't enough. You know, because in football, we counting 3s and 7s and 8s. You know what I mean? 2s as well. But the point is, y'all be looking at it like, oh, they up 7, 8. That's one possession. That's nothing. 10, that's 2 possessions. That's nothing. Give me the ball 2 times and I'll just stop you 2 times. We winning. And that's what happened in that game. So, loved it. Great experience. This leads me to what we're going to start doing in terms of film breakdown, that dudes. I got this new machine. It's sick, too. And I could just slow-mo it. I was playing with it yesterday, Let me stop again. And the point is, a week or two, we're going to start breaking down some film on here. And boy, these itty-bitties, I've been looking at itty-bitties out here. Oh, parents, send me your film. It's coming. I'm going to help your kids out. These itty-bitties, they're talented, but some of their form, little suspect. So what do y'all think of Coward's Take, and what do you agree with or disagree with? Beat it up in the comments. And did you think Shanahan's lack of knowledge cost him and his players the Super Bowl? Let me break that part down because I ain't giving you enough on that. It's a wrinkle in there. Both teams get the ball, right? Not this whole you score, it's over the old rules. No. Because we want to see both teams get the ball. So that unlocks 4th down for the team that gets the ball second. It doesn't unlock it necessarily for the team that goes 4th. That was it. that goes first. That's it. That's it. So you can say, well, how dumb is that? You only got 3 downs. He had 4 downs. He just didn't feel the gun to his head like you would if you were the second team with the ball. Is that better? Pressure is a thing. Is that better to just tell another? What would you rather hear? Oh, go out there and score and you can win the game, or go out there and score or you going to lose the game? People react different. I think putting that on Patrick Mahomes, you're like, duh. Putting that on Brock Purdy, I don't want to raise my hand to do that. I think that's what justifies Shanahan's decision.